Hey y'all, and welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach, and this is the biggest video we've ever dropped on this channel. Are y'all ready for the big secret to be revealed? Got down today. Almost 8 years ago, Jen and I and the kids were in North Carolina. We had started to build the career. We moved there for my career to set the line for our future. We quickly, in a short 9 months, realized it's not the future that's in our hearts. So we moved home to finish the dream that we started, building our pole barn house. And we did it for about 4 to 5 years. And we thought it's everything that we needed. During our time at the pole barn, I started a new career at Humana Insurance Company. Didn't do anything with their insurance. I worked digitally on their website and their app. Started as a project manager and was really learning the ropes on how to do things in this kind of world because it was new to me. But also during that time, we learned how to farm. We learned how to homestead. Most importantly, we started a YouTube channel. For the first several years, it was very easy to do both. For me to work, actually that's a complete lie. It was not, because we were 100% on wood and I was having to go into office almost every day besides like Tuesdays. So it was really, really hard, but we figured out how to make it more easy. And then it became our normal routine. So we're really working multiple jobs at this point, right? One for ourselves, homesteading, growing our own food. YouTube, which is a business to try to teach you all how to do this thing and to give you some entertainment, because Jen and I like to just give entertainment on top of just learning. And then I'm working a full-time job. Things are going, things are moving. We're raising our babies, they're getting older, they're starting school, Jen's starting homeschool teaching. And then it's like, okay, there's more buckets. More buckets are getting filled up and we're not filling them up real well. So as we're working and we're planning and we're figuring out what our future looks like, what does our adult lifehood look like, we started coming into some of our own passions. Jen, homesteading, homeschool mama, mountain mama, just doing all the things to make her family succeed. Hi, Dolly. For me, what I learned was I wanted to be home with my family. I did not like the going away every day and leaving them with the fire, leaving them with the animals, having Jen have to raise the kids by herself throughout the day. I quickly realized my dream was to figure out a way to be home. And so I did. My job, thankfully, because I work digitally, I was able to start incorporating more work from home days. And that was really nice. It allowed me a lot more freedom to do so. The thing I quickly realized about working from home is it's not as easy as you think it is. You actually work harder than you did if you was in the office. And I know some of y'all are probably like, get to the point already. Hold tight with me. You got to understand the decision that was made. You got to get the backstory. And it's pretty entertaining. They're all one this morning. So I'm working from home. We're starting to figure out this homestead stuff. We're failing a lot. We're trying to figure out this YouTube stuff. We're failing a lot, but we keep moving forward and it seems to be keep catching on. We're growing better when it comes to homesteading. The YouTube channels and Facebook channels seems to be growing. People actually seem to be interested in what we're doing and things are on the up and up. And we're like, this is great. This extra income will allow us to help pay off some debt. It'll allow us to maybe save up and buy our forever home at some point. And everything was right on track. Then my dad died. So my stepfather passed away and we lived all on the same property. So our compound, my mom and my stepdad lived in front of us, but we were all on the same 6.5 acres. When he passed away, it changed everything. It's like all the goals and stuff are out of the picture for now, because what do we do? How do we make this moving forward? The mortgage was tough to pay. My stepdad didn't leave anything behind. And so we were all ended up forced, my mother was forced to sell and us move a little earlier than we expected. But isn't that the wild thing with our Lord and Savior and the way time works it out? It's never our time. It's the right time. It's the time for you to make the move, and it's the time that you feel is the most unexpected and wrong time that it could possibly come. But those are the times that it happens. So we were forced to move. We figured it out somehow, some way. We ended up at this beautiful property. And because we moved to this property, the goal that I'm about to get to that we have now accomplished was really put on the back burner. We took in a lot more debt. This is a lot more expensive than a pole barn on a couple acres that you got from your mom and stepdad. This was Jen and Zach's purchase. We did this all in our name, and we're very proud of it. But after a while, we were like, sure would be nice to have a lot less debt, but we're very grateful for our property. So we had to work, and we had to work, and we had to work. And then about a year later is when we made this decision.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
Good. Okay. Well, what do we got to talk about?
Yeah. So we took the time to kind of make sure that numbers would work out and everything, and we kind of got to the point to where something had to give. It was either the farm or my work, and I think that I would have a lot of guilt and what if I didn't give this a try. So I think I need to do farming as my only job.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I certainly understand that, and as much as I'm heartbroken for myself, I am like really genuinely like happy for you that you get to do something full time that is your passion.
Yeah.
And so what kind of timing are we talking about here?
Yeah, so I was thinking, because Winter PI is coming up at the end of January, to work through all of, all of January, and then so like February 1st be my first official day out here or something.
Okay.
Does that work? I mean, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna take as much time as you'll give me, so,
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So, and certainly appreciate you seeing the PI through,
Yeah.
So. I mean, we can just officially make it the 1st, if that's what you think you want to do. That's 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Okay.
I definitely want to make sure that there's plenty of time before I leave that people are comfortable. Now that being said, if this completely fails, I may call you in 6 months.
Okay, and I'll take you back in 6 months. Don't you worry. I don't know where I'll be in 6 months, but wherever I am,
that's right.
You have a job.
Well, very good. I know. I laughed. I told my wife, I said, "This is terrifying." I said, "I've literally worked my whole life for my career, and now I'm just like letting go."
I mean, at the same time, Zach, though, like it's such an opportunity, you know.
Yeah.
That a lot of people don't have because they don't have something else to go try. And like I said, just the getting to do something every day that you actually enjoy, you know, like for your mental health. I know it's hard work. I'm not, but it's work that you enjoy, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited. You have no idea how many summers I stare out and look at the garden, and I'm like, man, I could be out there right now.
Okay, so as far as what do you want to do next?
I didn't know if you kind of wanted to think about it first and kind of get a plan together.
Let me just sort of sit on this for today. And we'll regroup tomorrow.
I did it. At the end of January 31st will be my last day of employment with Humana, and I've never been more excited and nervous in my life. But this is going to be amazing. To be able to 100% commit my time to this farm, to our social medias, to our Etsy store, to making this a great success. I am so excited, and I cannot wait for 2023. But this would never have happened on my own. Let's go hear it from the woman herself on what she thinks about me quitting my job, because she is the reason. She is the reason and the confidence for me that I borrowed to be able to make this decision. Let's go see what she thinks. The woman herself, the brains, the confidence, the everything that makes us succeed. Let's see what she has to think about me quitting my job.
I'm excited. Of course, there's nerves that go with it, a little bit of nervousness. You know, there's always a little bit of reservation, but at the same time, it feels like the right thing to do. It's been a long time coming. You know, that was the goal for a long time now. So to see it actually happening is crazy. But, you know, logistically and numbers wise and any way you can spin it, it makes sense. The only way it doesn't make sense is our fear.
Right.
But it's one of those things that you have to take the chance, and that I'm deathly afraid that if we looked back 20 years from now and said that we didn't take the chance, it would have been the biggest mistake of our lives. And it could be the other way around, but I don't think so. I don't think it will be. I think it's one of those things that you just have to leap forward and go for, and that's kind of always been the people that we are. So it's his turn. It's his turn to get to enjoy this and relax a little. You know, it's going to be a lot of work, but at the same time, not having that, being tied to a laptop and having to worry about stuff that just ultimately doesn't matter is going to be very relieving for him, I think.
Yeah. And he kind of was hitting this point too, right? Like, we preach and preach and preach about being a branch and being on the end of the branch, getting the good fruit, be willing for that branch to break and then have to climb back up. You know, that's just all different ways of saying, like, go take the risk. Mm-hmm. And so we're sitting here preaching this to everybody, and then we're sitting here too scared to make the choice, right? And so this is us doing what we preach, you know, putting our, what is it, the bread in the pudding, or the pudding in the bread, or whatever, and just going for it. It's not it, y'all know.
Read that one.
Zachanese. The proof in the pudding, right? The proof, is it the proof in the pudding?
I think so.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Y'all know what I mean. Zachanese all day. But it's just doing it. Not just saying it, because we're very good at, like, motivational speaking. But then sometimes we have to listen to ourselves and make, you know, our own decisions to be able to do what we're saying. And so I think it's also good as parents to be showing them, because, like, we're telling them what they need to do in life and how to best succeed. And then if they're sitting and turning around watching us not doing it, what kind of example is that setting? And it's like she said, if we decided not to do this, I mean, it would be the thing that just sits in the back of my mind forever.
Well, it has been really for like a year now.
Yeah.
It's been, okay, we're going to do it and we're not going to do it. We're going to do it, we're not going to do it. Let's run the numbers again. Let's do it again. It's not like a lighthearted decision at all. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of stress behind it and a lot of willpower and a lot of planning.
Yeah, a whole lot of planning. So, like I had mentioned earlier in this video, it's one of those things where, from the outside looking in, especially people that, like, maybe have work from home jobs that are very easy, it's like, that's crazy. You're just letting go of this cake job, and you just had it made. And, you know, from the outside looking in, you're right. I mean, it is. It was nice. At least I was able to be home. Like, I was able to be home 100% of the time. And I'm very grateful for my company, Humana, that I work for. They got us out of North Carolina. They got us back in our pole barn. They have treated me extremely well. Like, if we didn't have this other stuff going on, I would be very happy to be there my entire career and retire with them. But it really started hitting me when the meetings got more and more every single day. And it seemed like it was from 8 to 5, I was on a call. And so I'm sitting here staring out the window, like, all the things that need to be done, or the videos that we could be shooting, or just anything that needs to be done. And I'm stuck looking at it through a window. And at that point, it was kind of like, all right, we've got to make this change.
Especially in the summertime. When you're staring at the garden and all that needs to be done and you can't do any of it.
Yeah, it's awful. And, you know, again, we still know that we're grateful on the position that we're in to be able to make this choice, but we have worked our tails off to try to get here.
Very much so.
It's nothing that's been handed to us. Like I said, everything has just been her and I in the trenches trying to get there, and we are finally there. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna kill this cat today. This cat is on one this morning. It is taco time. Yeah, we call it a taco, but it's a cheese. Yeah. And she likes to play with it. Are you done? So the planning piece, that is a huge part, and thankfully I have this organized woman.
Planner.
She is the planner. I am not whatsoever. She keeps my head straight and not on the swivel. So, what's the plan? Because we have whole new routines that we have to get used to.
So, you know, we sat down and we figured out, well, how can we maximize our content? How can we reach more people? How can we connect better with the ones that we have reached? So we now have a social media wall with multiple schedules. We have posting schedules, we have filming schedules, idea lists for Etsy, for content, all that kind of stuff. And moving forward, the whole week will be full of content, which is really exciting. We already do Facebook and YouTube. You all know that. That's where we're most active. But going forward, Instagram, TikTok, and that it?
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram and TikTok will be more active. So reels and just stuff where y'all can get a closer glimpse into our lives and what we do. Shorter videos, you know, for like kitchen, how to make bread, how to make bagels, whatever that may be, just in a very condensed form. But we'll be out there hopefully for everyone to see and just spending more time with you all. I know he's talked about doing lives, which is exciting. We'll fit that in and that'll be really good. Probably maybe a regular schedule, maybe not, but it'll happen, and we'll get back to that because that's definitely something that we miss. It's never been our favorite to do just because of we don't get to talk to a lot of you all because the trolls come in, but hopefully we can find a way to get rid of that and just have good conversations with you all.
Yeah, and I think honestly the biggest piece that made that so difficult was we are not scheduled people.
Yes.
It's so hard to know, like every single Monday at this time we had to go do that.
Yeah.
Even though we enjoyed it, we're just not that. Like we missed the reservation just because we don't want to do reservations. Like we're those kind of people. We like to do it when it feels like doing it. And so I think that will also help with the troll area is keeping them guessing, but y'all got to stay close to us because you never know when it's going to pop up.
Yeah, so I guess the main thing for you all is sign up for our email. If you go to our website, thestivershomestead.com, it'll pop up. If you sign up for email, you'll be the first to know about everything. Turn on all the notification bells, subscribe, follow, all that stuff, and then that way we'll just naturally pop up and you won't have to search us down.
That's right, exactly. And then couple things that I'm working on right now because we're like got this 2 weeks now to get ready for February 1st when it's no longer there. I'm working on getting the virtual classes set up that we talked about, so those will be coming soon, which are kind of like lives, but we get to be in person. And then we are working on a lot of new Etsy stuff. So right now, Etsy is stocked, and I think because of this, we are probably going to give a discount as like a celebratory thing. So be looking. I'll put it down below. We'll probably do, let's say 15%. I feel like 15%. So we'll put that down. The code will be in the comments and in the description. You can go get what you want now, but keep using that. Like I think we'll probably run it to maybe close to Valentine's Day. We'll let you all know. But right now, go do that. We're looking at some new stuff for Etsy.
Yes, very exciting.
One thing that she's looking at is some face toner potentially, and I am actually working on some scented wax candles.
And we're gonna bring back the loofah soaps.
Yes, because somebody asked about that, so we got all of that stuff on its way to us, the materials to make the things, and so that'll be coming in the near future too. So it's just all exciting stuff. We hope that you all are excited as well. Believe me, there's going to be ups and downs that we're going to take you along with. If this is something that maybe is pending in your family, you get to see firsthand examples on what is the highs and what are the lows and how you get through them too. All right, y'all, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button.
We love y'all.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.